Hey guys, this is Wooly from SportDayPanda.com. It's been a rough day. Some of my October options are gonna head into expiration, and I'm a little bit underwater. I'm thinking sometime this week I'm gonna just have to just bite the bullet, no matter what, and just take the loss on two or three positions. Thankfully, there are some other ideas that came up so that I can maybe recoup some losses, and hopefully have a better November expiration. So the reason why I was having a kind of a rough day, well, first I found like a dead mouse in my home office, so that was not a good thing. Also, I was looking at Chrono 24, and I saw like uh, a watch that I wanted to, a cheaper watch like from Seiko that I wanted to get, and I thought, oh, maybe I could try using Affirm to split the payments just to build up some credit, and I was rejected, and that was really annoying, because I thought, 800 credit score, I should be able to get it, but I was rejected for some reason. So maybe I'll try again next month, or I guess maybe because I have some amounts on my credit cards, but that's kind of weird. I mean, how are people supposed to like buy things? What are you supposed to like just pay everything and then apply for credit? I guess there's some tricks that I'm not aware of, or there might be something worse going on. In another video, as some of you guys know, like I was also rejected for a Chase business card, and there might be something to like this K recovery that some economists are talking about, where some people are doing just fine. I see other YouTubers, especially in the credit card game, that they're doing quite well. They're able to get multiple cards. I tried. Maybe I could use some of those tips. I don't have 5 credit cards with Chase already. I only have 2. I just have a Chase Freedom and a Chase Sapphire Reserve card, and I thought, oh, maybe combine that with a good amount of time with Chase. I thought I should be able to get a business card, no big deal, and I was still rejected. But I don't want to give up. I hope it's just like maybe just a temporary thing. I think some businesses are gonna profit in the future. Obviously, most tech firms seem to be doing quite well. Even with the recent like 10% correction or whatever you want to call it, they've bounced back pretty fast and pretty strong. So I think tech stocks should continue to do well. Other parts of the economy, obviously the travel, hotels, casinos, they might be having, they're still gonna go through a rough patch, unfortunately. And then like certain financial services companies might have to take a hit. Like for example, I really was surprised that Chase, I thought they were in a better financial position to maybe give out credit, and unfortunately that's not the case. So that actually gave me some new trading ideas. I don't hate Chase, I'm just really annoyed with them at the moment, but I guess like with everything going on, maybe I'm just overreacting. I'll just try again later, and maybe I'll eventually get it. It just annoys me that like when big corporations, they're usually like the first in line whenever there's a bailout, and individual Americans, we're kind of, I feel like we're left out in the cold sometimes. But maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe I just need to try again later. It just makes me feel bad because having a 800 credit score doesn't mean anything anymore. I'm always on time, and who knows? But I don't want to get too negative. I mean, the point of being a trader is that, like, well, no matter what the circumstances, you have to find a way to to make some money. Otherwise, like, how are you gonna survive? My first pick, I'm already in this one. I have a American Express. I sold a put in the November expiration cycle. I'm not gonna give you the exact strike because you might be able to get a more favorable fill at maybe a lower strike by the time that you watch this, and that by the time I post this video, that you might have some time left to still be within the tasty trade mechanics, like within 30 to 60 days till expiration, and still have enough premium left to sell. And also FICO, this was not on my radar. Generally, the amount of expiration strikes that they have available isn't that great, and the bid-ask spread is a little wide, but I still wanted to try it. I was able to get filled eventually. I had to cave about 10 cents from mid price to get filled, but I think FICO could be a good option to go with, because no matter what credit card that you get, your FICO is going to make a little bit of money off of every small transaction. I mean, they invented the FICO score, so there you go. And then also PayPal, they were still good enough to offer me some. I think I'll link somewhere in the description. I think usually and when you watch the video, like one of those links to some of my older videos where I was able to get approved for a relatively small amount for PayPal credit, but it's good enough for me to start building even more credit on installment loans. So maybe that'll work out as well. So I sold some puts on PayPal. Again, I don't want to give you the exact strike because you might be able to get filled at better prices and lower strikes. So it's just some ideas that I'm just throwing out there. If you agree with me, great. If you don't, that's okay too. You don't have to force yourself. And then lastly, or next to last, I should say, JP Morgan. The strikes aren't that, they're a little too tight. The volatility is so great, but I wanted to throw on a short position, but I didn't want to sell a vertical call spread. I think in this case I want to sell a strangle, but with a negative delta. So at least I'm short some delta. I don't hate them, but I'm just annoyed that I want to have on some short delta. And then of course there's Visa. Visa is gonna make some money no matter almost which credit card you go with that are Visa branded. So if I wanted to maybe go with another bank that does offer a business card, most likely it'll be with Visa anyway. So for JP Morgan and Visa, I want to look for something in the November expiration cycle as well. Most likely I'm going to sell a November put in Visa and a JP Morgan strangle with negative delta, and then also with Affirm. They're not publicly traded yet, but they're supposedly their IPO is going to come out soon. So I guess when they first trade, I'm gonna see how the market reacts. Affirm is, I think, the current CEO. He also worked at PayPal, so I'm not sure how they score potential customers. So I'm also leaning more towards a short of some sort, depending on how they trade, and then when their options come out, I also want to put on a short position, because again, I don't think it's fair that what if I was like a new entrepreneur and I wanted to start a new business and I needed some credit to help get things going, and these corporations, they're making money hand over fist, and meanwhile, like, we just want like some credit to get started, and it's really annoying. But anyway, again, I don't want to get too negative. The name of the game in trading is make money overall, no matter what. So I hope this gives you guys some trading ideas, and if you want more of these type of things, or maybe I'll call this like the Fight Back series or something like that. And let me know in the comments like what you want me to go over, and if you could like and subscribe, that would help this channel out. And thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great one, guys.